Hello, kitties. Thanks for joining me for the firestorm of horror. Now, I know the question that's on your mind right now is, are there any scary games on the Evercade? I'm sure you've been asking yourself all day, and that's why you're watching this, because you've just been so wanting and needing to know. Because it's a thing I always wonder too, whenever I get something. I wonder if it's scary or not, you know what I mean? And just to preface some things, just started a contract with my favorite little game company called Bungie. Gonna be working with them for a little bit again, helping with the trailers and the magic and the video stuff. And anyways, when I showed up, they're like, "Where's your wig?" And I was like, "I don't have any wigs. This is my hair. This is my real hair." And they were like, "You're the guy who does Wig Wednesdays." And I was like, "Oh yeah, that is me." And here we are. It's Wig Wednesday. So you got your wigs, and it's a Wednesday. Put them on, enjoy the day, and do whatever you want. It's your life. You can do anything. So I want to quickly go through games because that's what the firestorm of horror is all about. Is we're trying to discover what's scary and what's not scary. So let's dive in. You know what I mean. So you come over here to the gaming section, and let's start looking for scary games, because that's the whole point of this. I don't care about all this other crap. I just want the scary games, and Alien Breed is one of them, because look how scary that looks, right? I'm not going to play all these because you're going to get bored out of your mind if I do this. So I'm just going to quickly show you these games to give you an idea of whether or not you think that this is something that might be scary enough to buy an Evercade. And this, I don't get paid by them, and I don't care. I'm always just looking for the scary games. And today I was like, how many scary games I really get? And here we go. Let's get in there. Let's see if this is very scary. Yes. You can tell it is already. Look at this guy. What is he, Pac-Man? No. This is when video games did not need to be good to be purchased. So there's a jet. It's just got its fuel going, because that would be cheap. And then you're just coming through, walking about, trying to find alien breeds. Something's weird right there. I remember making a game like this for something. It's probably for some Adam Sandler something or other. And I remember it being like this. It's like not hard to program that. You can do it easy nowadays. Where is the scary stuff? This isn't very scary so far. I can shoot stuff for some reason. There's the lockers. Or over here, I guess. Oh, there's one. Get it. Got him. Got him. Dead. That's scary. That was like a jump scare. Okay, so this is the infamous Alien Breed, right? So if you're looking for the first scary game of your life, that would be it. So let's keep going through. Whoops, wrong button. You're pressing the wrong button. Okay, here we go. Quit out of here. Let's get out. I don't think there's anything else on here that was scary enough. Okay? It's hard to find scary games, you know what I mean? Sometimes it's really hard. They can be hard to find. So that's the first two. And you can get Alien Breed on the Team 17 Collection 1. There's no cartridges that are interested. So if you have this, then you can play it. But you have to buy it. You're not going to get it for free. It's not that kind of place. So then let's go through here and see what else we can find. I just wanted to get out as many scary games as I could possibly get. And what's nice about the Evercade is that you could put 2 of these into your Versus system at a time. Okay, so you can play more games than usual. So you put those games in there and they're ready to be gamed. And that's how you finish your gaming sessions, as you game on. Okay, so what was scary here? Cadaver, that sounds scary. Whoops. Okay, we're going to see if this is very scary, because it sounds like it should be. Okay, let's play. I don't even want to read about it. I don't care. Can't save anything, I guess. Oh, yeah, this is going to be scary. You're in a dungeon. And there's freaking mushrooms everywhere. I didn't find anything yet. Get me out of here. I'm stuck. Yikes. Can I pick this up? What's going on here? Give me this. What's going on? Why did I disappear? Something's weird. This game, it plays like an old game. It's very bad. And you don't know what to do. I know I can select this. There it goes, finally. Jeez. Yeah, I don't know. Not too scary. It does have mushrooms and stuff, which can get scary in The Last of Us, at least. This game seems broken. It doesn't work very good. So the one thing that they didn't do good here is good controls. They didn't happen yet. And why does it keep swapping to something else? This is before they figured out that you just need more buttons on the controller. So they have to have like a sub-menu to jump and attack and run and cough or whatever the hell's going on in there. Okay, so there's that game, and that is stupendous for not being that scary, really. So I don't recommend that one. But it sounded scary, and that's the reason why I did it. It's just because I figured it would be scary because of the name of it, but I was wrong. So then you come back in here. There's the payoff, but I don't even want to look at it now. We know that the Gate of Doom is definitely scary. I've played this. I've beat this. It's Dark Seal. And not the artist Seal. Okay, whatever. Who cares? Nobody needs to know. Nobody cares. It's too much to read. Get me out of here. Okay, finally. Get me out of here. Okay. Woo! Sorry, I'm allergic to everything. Okay. Here we go. Let's see how scary this is, okay? You're in a dungeon. Scary instantly. And you're hitting people with the big old mace that looks like the Night Mutilator would have it. That's scary. To me, it's hard to decide what actually is a scary game, especially in this era. Because you really have to stretch your imagination to it really being scary. But it is fun, and that's what's nice about it. Look at that guy, he has no clothes on. Killed him. Look at all these guys. Oh, this looks scary. There's skeletons. This is legitimate scary. Look at that, there's a blob that's exploding. Oh, look at that, you can get a treasure chest of stuff. Spider webs. What? You turn into a pig? I didn't even remember that. It's a good idea. It's helpful. I remember this game, the one problem with it is that it's very scary because there's zombies and stuff, but it's got like it's like just a quarter guzzler. So you will die a million times because there's no way you're not going to. And you have to normally put a quarter in to play it again. But since it's free now, it's like, why would I even care? But you could pay yourself, I guess, and then feel like you are doing it the correct way. But anyways, that game's pretty freaky. Easily one of the scariest games I've ever seen. But let's get out of there. And that would be scary for a lot of people to be having to deal with that crap. I don't think there's anything else on here that's a scary game. So you take those 2 cartridges out. And what's fun about these is that they're too small. And they're weird format. And they're weird size of a cartridge thing. They're like, it's just like the olden days. That's the one part I don't agree with exactly, because the olden days is like this size. Right? It's way cooler. The old games are way the coolest games ever because the boxes are sweet. A lot of people wonder why I have all these games. It's because the boxes are cool. Okay, so those 2 are wrapped up and out of here. So then what you do is take those 2 games out of there, which I just did. There's 2 of them. That's fun. And then you come into whatever the next thing is. We're just trying to find the scariest games on Evercade. And I did a pre-selection, so this is all pre-selected gaming. Oh, great. And then this card doesn't even work. Which one? So if you have the Namco Museum Collection 2, forget it. You're not playing it on the Versus. I believe it does work on the Alpha because I have an Alpha and I've played it on there. Okay, so that is bummer because that was going to be Splatterhouse and Splatterhouse 2 and Splatterhouse 3. But let's just keep going down the list. Okay. Alright, so if you have one of these systems, you'll know that they're weird. Very strange systems. But they're cool, sorta. You have to be, like, addicted to video games like me to really want something like this. Because most of the games are just the best games you've ever seen. Cloudy Mountain, that sounds amazing, but it's not scary enough. Creepy Brawlers is one of them. Think about that. That would be scary to have a creepy brawler. That would be a little bit gnarly. I hope you guys are partying because I sure am. This has been sick so far. And here's Creepy Brawlers. I know I've played this once before. These are all locked. Bloodbath? What? I gotta be able to pick him. I can only play as this spooky guy. Oh great, spooky too. I don't need any tutorials. It's all coincidence, everything in life, right? Oh, look at this. It's like Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, but different graphics. It's like the code. They just like got the code and made this. And I can tell you that I found code back in the day when I had to make a Monk Punch-Out game for Adam Sandler, and it was similar. It was probably the same code, I bet. It's so easy. This kind of coding is super simple. If you want to be a coder, you should learn this. It's one of the first games that we had to put together. Oh, come on. Get up. How many times has he counted? This, like, when you get this, you can just, like, just redo the graphics. The code is all done. Anyways, that's a little bit scarier than usual. I'm gonna get out of there because it's giving me nightmares so far. So that's creepy. Okay. I'm gonna sneeze again, sorry. You shouldn't sneeze if it's a show. You know what I mean? You should edit that. Whatever. Okay, who cares? So anyways, you just keep having fun. This is the other one that was scary on here. Tower of Doom. Like, think about how scary it would be to be in an entire tower doomed to have something happen to it. That would suck. Those are cool. Okay. 6th level deep. I don't know what I selected. Doesn't matter. What is going on? Oh no. What is this? What is happening? Oh, I'm completely confused. What is up? Jeez, this is weird. No. What is this hand supposed to do? Ugh. What the heck? Get me the hell out of here. This is scary because you can't see anything. It's all black and it's broken and stuff. Oh, I did something, I think. Oh, man. This is when games made no sense. There was a whole era like this where games made no sense. What? I'm not even pointing that direction. It's like going the opposite direct. Okay, this is satanic. What is it doing? It's like rewinding or something. I am confused. What the hell is going on in this game? It's scary though. So if you're looking for a frightful night, that would be your selection. So once again, what have we learned so far? All these games are scary. And they're all in the Evercade. But you have to buy a bunch of different cartridges to play these. They're all on different cartridges. Let's put these away so they don't get all lost everywhere. This is what it's like to put stuff away. You have this Mega Cat Studios Collection 1. So you put it in here. And it's put away. You have Intellivision Collection 2. That had Tower of Doom on it. The game that you now need after seeing that. That was insane. That was so scary. So we're going to put in another game. Okay? I don't want you talking back. I want you to listen up. Cartridge update available. Great. Okay, here we go. I can put the other game in there too, because I'll have these all ready for you live and in person. So what do you think so far of the Evercade? Drop me some comments. Drop me a line. I'm just trying to have a little bit of fun out here for some reason. I don't even know why. It's just because it's scary outside. Data East Arcade 1. Let's just put these away. It's still patching my archiver. So what you do with Evercades is you have too many of these things if you want to play all these different games. It's just how it is. Bitmap Brothers, put that one away. Now I don't have to worry about where do I put all these stupid cartridges. I don't know what the hell is going on here. But it's stuck on 77%, probably because of John Elway, because it's 7s. But it's just not doing anything right now. It just seems to be a little bit not doing anything. So if you are running in a situation where you're trying to figure out if you're doing anything, just pinch yourself and you'll know you're awake and Freddy won't get you. Otherwise, see you later. Sayonara. Because once you get Freddy Krueger on your trail, he doesn't stop. And I learned that back in the day because I was part of his fan club. And he doesn't stop sending stuff to you. So you gotta don't get on his bad side. You know what I mean? But get yourself some cool gloves that are real. This is real. So, except for those aren't real blades. No, it doesn't cut. It's not sharp enough. It probably could still hurt though, but you know, whatever. It's still stuck on 77%, so I think what I'm going to do now, just for your... Oh, no, 80. Now it's done. Okay, restart console. Okay, let's get into it. Let's go back over gaming. So you can see I'm on the black screen of death. This could be the same thing as like the Black Album by Metallica or something. So then you turn it back on, I guess. Maybe. The whole console does have a tendency to not work right sometimes. So let's see if it actually restarts or not. You may see a live breaking. I hope not. But I'm going to try to turn it on again. Doesn't seem to want to do it right now. Doesn't seem to want to turn on. So if you run into this process and you get upset about it, don't come crying to me. We may need to just talk about the other games while this thing figures out what it's doing. Try it one more time. Hold on. Come on. Be a good boy. It's like totally dead. I saw it flicker once. Something's weird. Okay, there it goes. Finally. Here we go. You ready? Count me down. 3, 4. Okay, Blaze Entertainment. Sounds like a weed company, I must say. But it is versus for some reason, because you can put different controllers in there and head-to-head action on any of these titles. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to the next scary one, which is about real-life witches. It's a puzzle just like when you see a real witch. It's a puzzle whether or not they really are a witch or not. You don't know. Because what does that mean exactly? You know, that's the first thing that comes to mind is you're like, what does it mean, witch? Like, what is that? I mean, you making stews or, like, levitating about or, like, killing a bunch of filmmakers? Like, what are you doing? And that's what makes this game scary. Because look at this little girl that's coming. I think that's the witch. I'm trying to catch her. She's getting away from me. So this could be considered kind of scary, sort of. Because look, there's cobwebs, which is scary for a lot of people. Because they don't like spiders. Oops. Am I just like chasing this person? Okay. Falling down the witch hole. Still can't get the witch. Let's get in there. Come on. Got her. Now what? Now what do you want to do? That's scary. Ghost or something. Or I don't know what the hell's going on. But whatever. Going into the crystal. Alright. I guess. So it's got a little fun factor to it. This is a new game, but it's too scary for me. Now we know that it's about witches, and witches are real. So you know what that game looks like? Pretty scary. That's scary. Demons of Asterborg, or Asterbros. At demons, anything with demons in it is definitely always scary. So I would recommend that if you really do want a scary game on this thing, it's a new game. It's really well done. It's this game. English. British English, though. Okay, I don't care. Okay, so you get into it. Go in. Go ahead and play it. You go into the village. Look how scary that is right off the bat. There's dead stuff. It's frightening. Look at that. That would be scary to be in there. I did press down. Now what? Oh, okay, whatever. Weird controls, but it's fun. Scarecrows are scary. This is definitely probably, as far as like really being a good game that's kind of scary, this would be a good choice. Probably the best choice so far I've seen of all the games we've played so far. Hey, come on, Oh man, look at that guy. Okay, let's get him. He's dead already. All that talk for that. Okay. Now what? Oh. Oh, you can bounce off the wall. Okay, so it's got good gameplay. It's scary as heck. It's got zombie stuff. And the sky is scary. It's a lot of stories. And crystals. Crystal magic. So then you go up and get it. And you get all your crystal magic. And then there's fires. So yeah, I would definitely say this has been the best experience so far of all the games that we've played. So now that we know that that's real, let's get out of there. That's a game I would suggest getting over all the other games that I've played. That's the scariest and most realistic. We only have one more left for you. And then you know what games to get. You know where all the scary games are on the Evercade. You never have to ask ever again. Until they release new games, and then you'll have to look on the cartridge to see if it has any scary games on there. So this, Legacy of Kain, I don't know if you've ever played this game back on, what, the PlayStation 2 or PlayStation 1, I think? This is a bigger game, I think. That's why it's taken forever to load it. Yep. So that's what happens if the games are bigger. Since it was a CD-sized game. I remember these games on the PlayStation that were just like, the graphics were like kind of bad, but it's cool, sort of. Okay, it said blood at the end. That means it's scary. Look at this game.
Closing. Best be on your way, stranger. What? No mug of ale for a weary traveller from distant Corhagen? I can reward you well, for I am of noble blood.
I like how that guy's just walking
I stay open for no
back
man
and
in
forth.
these dark times. Things come with the night that no sane man would welcome. And so I left, cold of heart and soul, forced to the road and the long, bitter night.
Doesn't age well, but you know, you get in there, you're having fun, you're trying to get out of this building, and it has to load something again.
That's him!
Oh, there he is. What? Oh man, that's the worst. It's pretty bad on the speed of your attacks. You press a button and it has to wait, and then it like does it, and then you have to wait till the animation's done, and you can press a button again. And it takes forever. It doesn't work very good. Why do we have this? Get me out of here. It is scary though, and that's why I think that it will give you nightmares, just because of that fact. What is this? Oh yeah, you get to turn it into him. You're like Dracula. This room is the scariest room I've seen on this system. This is the scariest thing I've ever seen on this system. Wow. Okay, got it. Now what? Over here. What's this? Got it. It's really slow when you press a button and it takes like just enough time that it's annoying for him to swing. It's like just barely off. Probably should have fixed that. But this was also a weird era of gaming.
Reputed to have been ripped from the chest of the greatest
And
vampire to have ever
you
existed,
love this kind of
Janos
game
Ordway,
regardless,
the
because it
heart
was
of
like
darkness
unlike
restores vampiric unlight.
there's
Life
nothing
is
better than
precious,
this at this
Janos
time.
discovered,
This
as
is
it was
probably one of the
torn,
better looking
throbbing
games.
and bleeding from his own body.
Oh, come on. The original PlayStation was pretty cool and magical, but it didn't age good. But this game plays pretty good, and it is definitely something that would make me normally pretty screamy. But, I don't know. It's up to you guys on what you think is good. But I think it's scary, and...
The world had changed to my eyes. I had not expected such
look at this
cruelty
place.
from the
This
light.
is insane.
For in the embrace of
There's
the
no
sun,
way
I could
there's a
find
grave
no
digger
comfort,
like that.
only malice. This would change
Look at that.
in time for
What?
the worse, along with other things.
Now what? Oh, took forever for him to fall. Going there. A lot of loading. Pretty fun, though. I guess, you know, it was a CD, so... Look at those scary green skeletons. Those animations are cool. Look at this. So I would say this is the best horror game so far. Oh, don't kill her. She's your girl. Don't hit me with your shovel. It's like it feels like you're playing a tank.
This ancient
Sorta.
vial bears with it a dark
Because
gift
you
indeed.
sorta had control
For with
over it, but it's
my
broken.
life force is increased.
Whoops. Okay, now what?
The heart of darkness.
Okay. Okay, got him.
These ancient symbols of power contain raw magical energy that increases my own capacity to summon energy for the spawning of spells.
It's a big deal to have talking this much in your game. This, yeah, it is a good game. A little weird on the controls, but pretty good overall. You know, for this era, this is good. The controller that comes with the Evercade is kind of like really cheap feeling. So it doesn't feel right ever. That's the only thing I'd say is you probably, if you can get a different controller to work, do that. I don't know what this puzzle's supposed to be. What's going on with this? Okay, now what? Alright, well, we'll leave it there. That's, you know, that is definitely something that will be haunting your soul for a while. The Evercade. Pretty scary game, sort of. But, not really as many as you'd expect. But these are the scariest. And you've seen them live and in person just now. And we're going to do this again. I'm always doing this for some reason. It's because I'm crazy. Video games are wacky. But they're rad. And I'm just glad that we were able to play together. If you're in Denver and it's the date of this video I'm about to show you, you got to come to this event. It's going to be at Mutiny here in Denver, Colorado territory, down in Inglewood, and it's going to be a film night. It's going to be the premiere of Ghostmasters. It's going to be out of control. So, see you there. Thanks again for joining me today. It's really crazy. I had a great time, and I'll see you next one. Goodbye.